informed me that they've just been provided especially for this particular competition. There is a really idiosyncratic movement from the Japanese girl. She has this wonderful habit, not only before she bows, but she has a few words to say to herself. I'm not sure whether they're prayer words, but certainly it's a habit she has a little chat to herself before she bows and then comes to court. It's all routine stuff, of course. It's very important for many of these top sportsmen. As final stretches before we get underway, she knows the importance of this. It's very, very important because any time it's a China-Japan showdown, whatever sport it is, it brings the blood pressure up a little bit, that's for sure.
On my right,
we know we're in for some
Japan,
fabulous
represented
badminton.
By Nozomi
Today,
OKUHARA.
We've got obviously the men's later
And
on
my
today.
left, China,
And that will be
by
a really
WANG Shixian.
impressive and important battle.
China to serve.
With
Love all.
Indonesia. Surprising, really, that they got through to the final. They've done well. We'll see those a little bit later on. With Japan as well. Right, here we go. The start of the women's team final then. Badminton Asia Team Championships here in Hyderabad. First point. That's out of court. And again, they've got to really, really settle very quickly to the conditions. I have to say that Nozomi really did very, very well in the semi-finals. She adjusted very quickly to conditions, picked up the drift, and understood exactly where to play. She was a dynamic starter. Let's see whether she can do the same again here. 1-1. Nice shot down the line. It's a beauty. She shaped up to play that cross court, you know. And then watch the angle of the racket. It came down, closed its the face, came down the line beautifully, ran around the backhand, came to the forehand. So he's a little bit exposed. It was a must-win shot. 2-1. And that was not good. Threatened again. Not only did she play the good net shot there, Wang, but she also then threatened, and that's what put her off. Watch, she's right there waiting for the drop. It didn't happen. 2-2. Shixian, very, very strong all round. Long service, but what a great pickup that was from half court. The half smash is a very, very useful tool. Shixian plays it beautifully. What a shot that was. Great backhand at the net. Wonderful angle. 3-2 Japan.
Service over. 3-2.
Look at this. He comes for early, gets it beautifully placed. Takes it early off the top of the net as well. 3-2. Good cut. That opened it up beautifully. That was a lovely cut from deep. Again, there's always that element of deception.
3-3.
You set yourselves in exactly the same way each time, but then cut across it, and no doubt that was a beautiful drop. And that will set the cat amongst the pigeons, as they say. Three all. It's a big clear. This is a good rally, but then it messed up at that backhand side at the net. That's the second time.
4-3.
That's not good. She's got a little bit of a blank there. I don't know why, but that certainly would have been noted by her opponent. Just that inability. After 7 points, she's lost 2 to that backhand down close to the net. 4-3. She's in the lead for the first time, I think. Actually, since the first point. That's better. That's better. Again, it's anticipation. She just drives into that net. has an option there to do all kinds of things. And if you have so many options, that cut drop, beautiful. Nice work there on the forehand side, but it's anticipation that's the difference. 4-all. Watch the precision here. Watch the precision. It was an absolute cracker. Again, she shaped up to play it down the line, came cross-court. And she looking up at the lights there. Nothing to worry about on that score. It was up in the air a long time, but picked it out beautifully. Great execution. I've used the word accuracy. That's what these players are looking for all the time. Consistency and accuracy. This time she does clear it from... Oh, that's out. That's not accurate, is it, for 5-all? Shaped up, actually, played beautifully throughout that short rally to set up the opportunity. There you go. There was a lot of chance there, a lot of space down that forehand side of the Chinese girl. 5s. Ooh, that was drifting. Did that come in? I still can't work it out. There's no protest either side at the moment. Let's have a look at this one again. Yep. The drift is definitely bringing it in. Oh, my goodness, that might have been very, very close. It's actually been given as in. I thought it was. That drift does have a play. And in this particular court, I can tell you, there is definitely a swirling drift. It tends to come round a little bit more in circles. It doesn't necessarily move at the same pace all the time. That one's gone long for sure. 6-all. Step ladder stuff at the moment.
6-all.
Nozomi, she's played well enough for us to think that she has a big chance here. That's a great shot. That is beautiful. The tumble shot. Okay, she struggled with a couple of those earlier, but the tumble shot on the net there, if it really does tumble on the net, it is absolutely the best shot you could play. I'm surprised that Wang got it back at all. It was really perfect. I don't know whether you were watching yesterday, the men's event, but Ginting, the youngster from the 19-year-old from Indonesia, he did it 6-7 times in one game. It was amazing. That's out of play. That's really loose.
8.
Very loose for 8-6. Nozomi takes advantage now, and look at the scoreboard. They really are very positive about their chances, the Japanese. And again, it touches the tape. That puts pressure on, but well recovered. Yeah, that's well recovered from Wang. She didn't have much chance or time to think about things. So
7, 8.
Okay, that's after the fact, but it was a tape shot originally from Nozomi. 7-8. That's good. That is good. That's put pressure on, but well recovered again. Good defense from Wang. Oh, it's right in the corner. Right in the corner. The perfect shot. No wonder they're smiling.
Service over.
It was right in the corner for 9-7. Disappointment for Wang. She thought that had gone. Once again, it's maybe a little bit of swirling wind that's causing the problem with judgment. This is a really good battle. You can tell they're very closely ranked in the world. 7 and 8. China 7, Japan 8. Lovely play. This is a good rally. Nice touches. It's an exhausting rally. What a shot into the corner, the backhand corner. It's a beauty. You don't need to be power all the play. Just beautiful touches, kissing the shuttle. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. And then lift over the top into the corner. Nozomi is absolutely stranded. 8-9.
Play.
28 shots in the rally. That's they were all really, really testing shots too. Nothing half court. They were all net and chasing everything down. No, it's just wide for 10-8. Again, they're having to really work very hard to stretch each other. Fitness is not going to be an issue, that's for sure. The placement and really putting it into space, finding the shot that really will test is the challenge. That's really, oh, just long, only just.
11-8.
That makes it 11-8. But I tell you, that's very, very good. We go to the halfway stage at this opening game, and the Japanese girl has really shown that she's learned a lot from this week, and she's obviously observed as well. The Chinese will be favourites for sure, but right now, just look at this. Sato is the coach, and he must be fairly happy with what's going on because she's been very, very accurate. Couple of errors there by Wang, and that's put her back 3 points at the moment. Well, I hope you're enjoying this one. We're in the final of the happening Hyderabad Badminton Asia Team Championships, and it's the Chinese women. Don't have the absolute top players here. Li Shuirui is not here, and Wang Yihan, but Wang Shixian, number 7 in the world. She's there on court. But right after her is Nozomi OKUHARA at 8, and she's in the lead by 3.
11-8.
Been very impressed with her attitude.
Play.
She's got superb confidence as well. There's some risk-taking, which is always good to see in a final. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Well, after that little break and a little telling off, maybe, you never know. Need for some aggression. That's 9-11. Don't quite understand what the break is at the moment. Was it a challenge? It is going to be a challenge, but I don't think. I think the Chinese girl was well in play, wasn't she? Wow, this is. Well, the challenge is obviously, yeah, there you go. Absolutely beautiful shot. More in hope than anything else. Well, that was the challenge from Nozomi, but it was called good.
Service over. 9-11.
9-11. It was a great shot at the start of the second half of this first game. And another one there, forcing the error. It wasn't too hard.
10-11.
It's 10-11. That's better. That's much better. Into the corner, a little push, a stab, a jab. 12-10.
12-10.
No, that's short. Again,
Service over.
the longer the rally goes on,
11,
the more Wang is
12.
happy to just keep that shuttling. Play, put a bit of pressure on. It really is going to be very, very tight. Very important, this opening game. 11-12.
Okay, thank you. 11-12.
11-12. Yeah, well, that was certainly a very, very good piece of net play by Nozomi.
Service over. 13,
Yeah,
11.
that was never, ever going to be doing anything else but coming back with interest. 13-11, Nozomi. That's out of play. Okay. It's difficult to control when it's coming at that
Service
pace.
over.
12-13.
12, 13.
Looking hard, concentrating, working out the strategy for this particular rally. Precision again is required, and that's not good. It's lifted too long for 14-12.
Service over. 14, 12.
Well left, that was, she spotted it halfway down the court. Just left it. Picked up a cheap point. And again, she's misses one at the net, though. She needs more consistency. 13-14. She's getting the chances to build up a gap. But she's always being pegged back. Mostly off her own errors. 13-14. And then a big hit into the net for tying things up at 14 all. That's her right in the centre, the 18-year-old. She's played that memorable match in the Youth Olympics. 78 minutes of extraordinary enjoyment. For the viewer, anyway. Oh, that's 3 in a row into the net. That's not good. 3 points in a row, 3 errors
15,
in a row
14.
from Nozomi. No, she's missed another one into the net, so that's 4. My goodness.
16, 14.
Well, there'll be huge disappointment. Nozomi cannot believe that she's made those errors into the net. 16-14. Wang Shixian will be very grateful for those gifts. Yep, she's really putting pressure on now, Wang. Out of play, and that's well left. She knew she had to leave it. It was really,
17,
really confident stuff.
14.
Shixian finding a way in the teens here to take over this particular game. She's picked up now very, very substantial number of points, 5 in a row. Great lift, and that's it now. Bye-bye. No, it has to be. Has to be. Desperate defending, and she's done really well, Nozomi, but that's still with Wang in control of the rally and the points at the moment. Yeah, well played, Nozomi. Yeah, it's no wonder you celebrate that one, because you look to be dead and buried. And in fact, Wang should really
15,
have killed you early on
17.
in that rally. I thought that she had, in fact, done enough to take huge advantage. But Nozomi OKUHARA is still fighting here. Well, at 15-17. Showing great heart.
Thank you.
Down the end of the Chinese, of course. They all see themselves on the big screen. inside this fabulous stadium, circular stadium, Gachibowli. (15-17) as the court is being mopped down a little bit. We haven't missed any action. Ready to roll now, and this is an important
17.
service. No, she needed that one, but she snatched at it because she saw the opportunity,
18.
went for broke and
15.
missed it. How many times has she hit the net? That'll be very frustrating. 18-15. She could have come back within 1 point. She drifts out to 3. Ouch.
Play.
18-15. Wang doing what she knows best, leading when it counts. Some nice deception play going on. Both sides of the net here. This is a good rally. Lovely cut. Fabulous cut. There was a lot of action on that one. Beautiful drop. There you go. It looked as if it was going to go down the line. Cut it beautifully with great precision. 19-15. There's an interesting match coming up after this one as well in the women's doubles. First of the doubles. Luo Ying will be playing with Tran Hien, who's number 7. So they mixed up the partnerships just a little bit from the regular BWF competitions. Jin Tian comes in, and normally Luo Ying's partner, Luo Yu, is she's going with Tang Wang Ting. If we get that far down to the second doubles, we may not do that because if China wins the first 3, that will be it. There you go, women's doubles coming up right after this one. Matsutomo and Yakahashi will be representing Japan, and that's a good push, and it's not all done yet, of course. 17-19.
17-19.
So in the first 3 matches, the top 2 singles will play and the top doubles. So it could be all over in 3. We'll see. Nozomi has got 1 or 2 chances left, but this is an important big lift. There you go. Huge service. Down the middle with the return. Oh, that's a great shot. That's opened things up. Again, precision. It's really good to see. Fabulous rally. 2 points the difference. Nozomi battling for her life here. That's out of play. It's 2017. That was needed. She played some really good shots to Nozomi in that rally to no avail. Wang Shixian just hung in there,
17.
Just kept that shuttle in play and ultimately forced the error. 2017, game point to China's Wang Shixian. 26 shots there, you can see in that rally, they were all quality again. The atmosphere is lacking a bit. We don't get screaming and shouting and drumming, of course, which we've had earlier in the week. No Indian teams in play, but still the quality is very good. That's out, and that's 21-17. First blood to China.
First game won by China.
Wang Shixian,
21,
although she was
17.
suffering throughout most of the early parts of that game, she came through nicely in the teens and eventually was very successful. A few errors at the net, particularly by Nozomi, did her no good at all. There's the score, 21-17. Let's have a look at the highlights here. Early part was even Stevens. It was first one, then the other that took charge, but there were ultimately too many errors from Nozomi that accounted for the problems. She lost 5 points in a row at one stage in the teens, most of it because of problems at the net. That was a good one there, however. And the great skill of Wang is keeping that shuttle going under a lot of pressure. Some great drop shots. Doesn't need so much power, but that was a beauty into the backhand side. Yeah, and that's out of play, and that is the game, 21-17. Let's have a look at these Okuhara smash placements today. And there you can see most of them, 72% down that forehand side. And the blue is the return shot, so interesting stat this. Once again, going through the routine. Little chat, and now, well, the smiles are there, but there'll be even bigger smiles if she wins this one. Right, she's at the Japanese end, which just does help a little bit. Team supporters end. Wang Shixian will serve.
Second game.
One game to love in the
Love
league.
all. Play.
Oh, that is, well, it was exactly the right way to play that particular rally, because I tell you what, Nozomi, she doesn't like to play the backhand from depth like that, so she'll run around it, play the forehand. She played it down the line, which left the court wide open, but Wang could not take advantage. It's 1-0. And that's short again, so she's looking up at the lights. It's so typical. Once you've actually had victory in a very tight encounter in the first, just losing a little bit of concentration at the start of the second. That's not unusual. She's got a very unusual lift, actually. It's right behind her back as Wang.
3-love.
3-love. She really does break the elbow and take that racket very much back into the heart of the back itself. It's an extravagant shot. You watch in a minute. Right back, way back. Yeah, and the cut was on that occasion. But when she really, she's being dominated at the moment in these opening exchanges. 4-love to Japan. Again, she moves fluently, there's no doubt about that, but struggling a little bit with the racket head play. 4-love. You see what I mean about taking the racket head back? It's really very long way back. This is nice play from the Japanese girl. 5-love, the opening of the second game.
5-love.
He's just got to keep that momentum building now. Not make the errors. Half court, half smash. Good work. No, well, she needed to just keep it in play. Didn't have to go so for the big risk. That was a low percentage success because her opponent is actually not far away from picking it up easily. Can Can afford to just err on the side of caution a little bit, the Japanese girl. She just doesn't need to play too aggressively. That's better. That's really good because it was into the corner and she then only had the opportunity to come forward very, very quickly to kill. But let's have a look. Yeah, because it was a poor shot from Wang. I'm not suggesting for 1 minute she shouldn't be in killing mood when she gets the chance, but no need to risk. 6-1. Good lead. That's great shot. That is a beautiful shot. It wasn't that short, you know, from Wang. And that was perfect contact. Just look at the angle on this one. Fantastic. Lots of action and great angle for down. 7-1. The high serve is working. And another great, great shot, but good recovery from the backhand from Wang. Half court is no good. It's a beauty. 8-1. Half court is no good when you are attempting to keep that rally alive. Lots of options. She chose the cut down into the forehand corner. Oh, that's good. That's nice. Wow. Flat play.
Service over.
Suddenly, Wang Shixian decides to come alive again. That's, yeah, that was a good. It was a more bowling action, wasn't it, from the shot? Not a great deal of risk on that, but early. She took it early. That's the important thing. Bye-bye. Oh, that was so lucky for Wang. It's a very, very deceptive play from the overheads from Wang. Picks up another point there, 2 in a row. She can fight back, there's no doubt at all about that. That was a good drop. Lovely drop. Well, she knows she's in a fight here, that's for sure. Final of the Badminton Asia Team Championship. China versus Japan. We're in Hyderabad, in happening Hyderabad.
Service over.
One of the hotbeds of
9-3.
badminton talent in India. Pullela Gobichan has his academy here, has had 2 academies, I believe. Of course, the president, Dr. Das Gupta, of the BAI, really associated with this area, although he lives, I think, up in Lucknow, but in the north. Certainly had a huge amount to do with the development in this part of India.
Service over. 4-9.
That's a great shot, wasn't it? 4-9. Not the fastest, but the placement was perfect.
Yep.
Interesting. This is very interesting. The thwack you can hear in the background is Sato, the coach of Japan. The thwack you can hear is the warm-up just to the side. It's actually inside the stadium, but separated by that backdrop. You can see right there the skyline of Hyderabad illustrated. They're warming up, and that is a great shot down in the corner for 10-4. And Nozomi, again, coming forward, finds the corner beautifully. I mean, it was odds on, to be quite honest, that we would go into a third right here. They're so close in the world rankings, and they're anywhere in the top 10. On their day, they can beat any of them. And of course, 7 and 8 we have ranked here. So they really will be very, very close.
Service over.
5-10. You can hear Chayo, more oil from the Chinese supporters. Chayo, Shixian. Out of play. Well, it's a good idea. Nice little lift in the corner, but we go to the break in the second. And it's Japan's Nozomi OKUHARA who's in the lead. She's got a good lead. Doesn't need to be too extravagant here, but I'm sure Sato will say, keep that shuttle in play. You've got a good lead, hold on to it. We love this, don't we? There you go, a little chat to herself and maybe a few of her angels or whoever else she talks to. It's an endearing habit, isn't it?
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Talking, talking, talking. I love it.
Yep, thank you.
There we go. Such respect. When did you last get the youth of the world respecting you all at home like that? Isn't that lovely?
Play.
Right, some work to do for Wang Shixian. She's down by 5-11. Nozomi is in the driver's seat. It's a good rally. This is a good opening rally at the second half of this second game. Nice play. That is beautiful. I tell you what, she moves very elegantly around the court. There's nothing really hurried. She moves very, very quickly, anticipates beautifully, and what a great cut backhand that was at the net. 12-5. Oh, what? How did that happen? You cannot believe how good that shot was. It wasn't just a drop shot. There was a lot of angle on it, and there was a bit of power as well. I don't believe that. That's a fantastic shot. Superb exhibition play from Shixian. 6-12. There was a lot of dummy in that as well. But then she plays the short service and OKUHARA is all over it. 13-6. She's full of confidence, that's for sure. Just touched the tape, but she adjusted beautifully, did the Japanese. Oh, and a little bit too far. She knew what she wanted to try to do. Didn't quite work out.
Service over. 7-13.
It's another great shot. Oh, my goodness me. And I can tell you what, there's no doubt at all that OKUHARA was absolutely dumbfounded that that came back with interest. It was a fantastic shot, and just look at that one. What a play, cross court. It was superb, flat, dynamic, and what a shot. We've seen two in this game already that was absolutely out of the top drawer. Perfection from Wang Shixian. 8-13. Tell you what, they are playing brilliantly at the moment. 9-13.
9-13. Play.
Oh, she reached that and just got a little bit too ambitious.
10.
China
13.
looking for trying to take this in two now, but it's been a long road up. 6 points adrift at one stage, back to 3. 10 points to 13.
Leon.
She has played two extraordinary shots. Never believed, well, hard to believe possible. They were superb. She does come with the surprising hit when least expect it. Very off-putting. Oh, I missed the backhand, and no wonder she lifts her head in disappointment. She expected to get that. 14-10.
14-10.
She had her opponent under a bit of pressure, and then look, lifts her head, thought she'd got that. Just a little bit late on it. 14-10. Good defense as well. Oh, that's beautiful. Softened up her opponent and then exposed the big side with the cross court. It's a fabulous
14.
shot again. Not too high, did not big jump smash, but the placement again. Powerful, superb. 11-14. Heavy strapping on the wrist and forearm. He obviously works so hard in training as well. No, and she went for the similar kind of shot inside out.
Service over.
This time it hits the net. She doesn't have the luxury of
15,
many points
11.
ahead. She's catch-up play, and that's not good. Risking it like that. 15-11. And another one. That was, again, she went for broke from the service. Instead of playing
16,
the clear or the
11.
easy drop, she goes for the high risk. 16-11. Every rally is a little different, isn't it? Some really powerful drives and clears, and then look at these net plays as well. Oh, that's beautiful. Now she's got to finish it. She does. It's a beautiful shot. Wow, what a rally. No wonder she gets excited about that. Wang Shixian played a brilliant rally there. 12-16.
Yeah. Nozomi.
It was that return to the same corner that was the killer blow. She's left her opponent in a heap on the floor. We're going to get the towel, the mop out, that's for sure. They're working very, very hard, pushing each other all around the court.
Okay,
it's a good matchup. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. We're bringing you the live coverage from Hyderabad. We're in the finals of the happening Hyderabad
16.
Badminton Asia Team Championships. China in service now. It's 7th in the world, Wang Shixian, against number 8 in the world, Nozomi OKUHARA. Japanese girl in the lead by 4, but she's got to be very careful. She could lose that lead very easily. Nice work, nice work. Opens things up and again plays the clear to the diagonal court. Oh, and just, you don't get a second chance there. Nice rally for the Japanese girl. 17-12, and she's being pushed all around the court, but she's definitely doing really well to get anticipating the shot, moving beautifully, gliding around.
Play.
Very much the mental situation at the moment. 17-12. She's keeping a really substantial gap. That's out of play off the service. That's not good. A giveaway point.
Service over. 13.
13-17. Good reading though from Wang Shixian. There's a little habit there. She looks back at her racket head before actually hitting it. That's out of play. It's 18-13. That's a little bit of extra pressure and applause there from Sato in the background, the coach.
18, 13.
A little bit of extra pace on that stab did the business. She might have left that. It was drifting, and there we'll probably wish she had.
Service over.
She's not going to go away, that's for sure.
14, 18.
Shixian will be absolutely fighting to the death here. 14, 18. Isn't that interesting? Why would you look back at the racket head? It's just a little idiosyncrasy. Well, she did well to recover there because there was only three-quarter court. Anything could have happened. Patience there and well recovered once again by Nozomi, and it puts pressure on again. You keep that shuttle in play, somebody's going to crack. On that occasion, it was WANG Shixian.
19, 14.
And you saw a feather just fly off the 16 feather shuttle there. I'm not going to change it. That's interesting. 19, 14. It's out again. Wow. That's second long service in, what, 3 attempts?
15, 19.
15, 19. That is in. It's 2015. It's game point to Japan's Nozomi OKUHARA.
Service over.
Well, that was 20. A poor judgment. Let's have a look at it again. Over the top.
15.
Oh, my goodness, it's so far in. Game point 2015. This to level it up at 1-all. That's it, surely. No, not yet. That's out. 16-20. Well, she had a chance, came to the net with an attacking opportunity, 16, didn't take it.
20.
16-20. That's out, and that's the game. It's 21-16.
Second game.
And there were just Japan, a few errors in the play at the end, but generally speaking, a high-quality match-up at the moment. And, well, it's all to play for. If Japan are going to really challenge, they are the number 2 seeds in the competition. But if they're really going to challenge the number 1 Chinese team, they have got to win this opening match. 21-17, 16-21, all to play for. Just have a quick look at the highlights of this one then. It was a really, really good match. Too many errors. She made a couple of errors actually at the net. Just like her opponent in the first game who made some errors in the teens. It was a problem on the other side for WANG Shixian. They are so very well matched. Going to be really hard to pick out a winner here because they are very, very closely matched up. Again, good net play, but that was just a bit low. But, that was out of play from the service. Happened a few times from Nozomi, but that's 1-all. And we'll have a look now. The smash hit point. Now this is from the distribution of the smash, the actual start of it. There we can see the height. The cross courts are the ones in green. They tended to be a little bit further back. You can see apart from 1 or 2 right there close up on the left at the net. You see the height of them up at what, the highest at 2.5 meters. That's from the top of the racket to the ground. That's significant, although it's not jump smash height of the men, of course. But you can see the cross courts on the green ones and the down the line. There weren't as many of those down the line. Most of them were cross courts when they came into the smash area. Hello, another little chat to the angels. She is a girl of routine, there's no doubt, but I tell you, her confidence is sky high right now.
All.
Leveled up at 1-all.
Play.
Isn't that lovely? Charming that she has a chat to all parts of the... I'm not sure she's talking to anybody in particular. Just to the gods controlling the corners, probably. Here we go. Third game. Oh, and that is just long, I think. Not absolutely certain even now, but wow, it was close. Just millimeters, yeah, it was out of play. So Japan, first point, 1-love. Get a good start in this one, just like you did in the first thing. Well, 7-1 at one stage, I think, in the second game. Bit of power play coming on that, down the middle into the body. 1-all. Yeah, good follow-up as well, but then she missed it. Oh, my goodness. She was in a great position to take advantage there. 2-1. She's not shy at coming forward, playing a power play and then following it through. This is a good rally. There's a lot of quality points here. Very, very good. Lovely, lovely shots. Yeah, no wonder they're applauding.
2-all.
She recovered beautifully from a big power smash from Wang. 2-all. Oh, that is... Ooh, I think that'll be challenged. It will be challenged. I've got a feeling that was in.
Japan challenges.
Well, just from my poor old eyes, I thought that that was a beautiful shot. It just felt like it was a great shot. Let's have a look. I think that's on the line. That's on the line. It was called wide, but I think this will be 3-2 to Japan. Let's have a look. Hawkeye here doing a great job, of course, keeping us honest as far as the lines are concerned, and some great graphics. Looking at the stats, that is on the line for sure. Look at that, way in. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful.
It's no wonder she challenged. 3-2, Japan.
Service over.
You see, the challenge was successful. It said unsuccessful, but it was.
I'm sorry.
It was successful. It was successful. So she'll keep her challenge. I don't know whether you saw it. It's definitely a successful challenge. And she keeps, that's what she's arguing about. She has only had one challenge and she keeps it. But on the scoreboard it said unsuccessful challenge, which is not correct. And that's acknowledged by the umpire court, Sudip Balva of India. It says, yes, I know you challenged. I know it was correct. We got it right. And you keep your 2 challenges. It's short of the net. It's 4-2. Nozomi.
4-2.
Chayo again from the Chinese supporters. That's precision play from Wang, and then she, well, she's denied from some great defensive play by Nozomi. Again, really good play. Keeping pressure on, it's out. Oh, how many times has she missed those? come to the
Service
net and
over.
just couldn't get the shuttle down.
3-4.
Not enough wrist work on this. She played a beautiful rally up until that final moment. 3-4. Yeah, that's good. That's a lot of real gutsy play there at the net. You need a lot of nerve, and then on that occasion, didn't want to play the backhand, tried to run around and play the forehand, and she's just a heap of fun on the floor. My goodness, lots of big smiles, but wow, look at that. Gee whiz, more like a gymnast trying to get that one. Almost did a backflip. 4-all. We'll have to get the mop out for that one, that's for sure. Well, she's had her chances, and she had the nerve to stick in at the net. Wang was the one that blinked first, and then ultimately won the point.
4-all.
It is a really good match, this. You can tell that these girls are very, very close in their talent. It's still so hard to forecast. A little touch there, a bit of luck, and it will make a difference. Fitness will definitely play its part. Bye-bye. Yeah, good power play again. It's very aggressive. Lovely work from Nozomi OKUHARA. She knew what she was trying to do. Keep that pressure on down the line on the backhand side of her opponent. She did it beautifully. 5-4. Yep. She's the real deal, isn't she? She's absolutely honest as the day's long. You could tell. There's no squeakiness about her. She's really clean and aggressive. Very nice. Big serve. It is. Yeah, that was easy. It was a half court. No clearance at all there from Wang. She got everything she deserves. It's 6-4. A little change of the shuttle, and in the meantime, Nozomi goes over and says, okay, well, in that case, I'll just towel down a bit. She is looking very, very solid, I have to say. Definitely confident. That was a great backhand, and it's won the point as well. Really, really good defensive backhand at the net. What a stretch she did there. I can tell you she would have put that racket right in the top of the fingers. Of course, it's so light that you can actually move it in the grip all the way down to the top of the fingers. And then she couldn't have stretched any more for that one. There you go. She's left a pool of sweat where she went down to play that beautiful backhand. What a save. 7-4. It makes such a difference. Chinese faces are looking a little bit longer than they were. No smiles, that's for sure. 7-4. Another big point there for the cross-court drop. Beautiful. 8-4. Yeah, Sato must be really happy with the performance so far. Has picked up 4 points in a row. Nozomi just giving the impression that she can win this with style. Oh, and well left. Goodness me, she would have been very tempted to play that, but was that another big circular drift coming into play? My goodness. 5-8. Again, chance to build up her momentum now. Has to work a little bit harder, Nozomi, I think, because she's not that tall. And that one's into the net off the body. It's a body blow, not too hard.
9-5.
Not even a smash. It was more of a push shot into the body. There you go. And it was failed. 9-5. Got to start doing something now, Wang. She knows that too. She's under big pressure, and that's why. Okuhara is really showing me that she means business. It's another
10,
fabulous
5.
rally, in control of it. Watch the big hit there. Nothing that Wang could do. Her on the backhand side, she's not lifting it high enough or dropping it short enough. It's in between. That's not good enough. 10-5. Smooth play, and she reaches really long way back behind her back. Good stretching. And that is short at the net, 6-10.
Service over.
Yeah, you can tell
6-10.
there's a little bit of a worried feel about this one. The Japanese know that they could really, really do with this particular point. They desperately need it in this team competition. The best of 5 matches, so the first to reach 3. So important, because coming up next, Luo and Tian, the doubles pair, got a huge amount of experience. That's not a great service. What's she doing?
Service over.
My goodness.
11-6.
They will change ends. That's
wall.
why she's knocked the shuttle
Change
back
ends.
to the other side. And they change ends. 11-6 is the score. And that really was a poor piece of play. No concentration from WANG Shixian. Looking fairly serious, methinks, at the moment, the coaching bench. Coming up next, as I said, Luo Ying with Tianqing.
20 seconds.
Matsutomo and Takahashi
20 seconds.
will be on the Japanese side. So this is a really big must-win. Matsutomo and Takahashi are 3rd in the world rankings. It's a bit of a mix-up on the other side. Luo is number 1, Tian is number 7. Let's have a look at the big graphic here. Again, down the Okuhara smashes placement today, down that forehand side.
Play.
So receiving the shuttle, but there were a load of returns there coming from Wang. Puts her hand up and says, okay, please serve again. I wasn't ready.
Be ready to receive, right?
11-6. Now, 5 to make up.
11-6.
Can she
Play.
do it? It's the final game. Accuracy is so important right now. Not just the power, but the accuracy. That would have been out. Gee whiz, she took that, did Wang. She's got to make up for it, and she does. Oh, that's a relief. I tell you, she played a shot that certainly was courting trouble,
7,
but ultimately
11.
she came through, took the point. Who's got the heart? 7-11.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, I think she probably needs... No, we're not going to get the mop on, that's for sure. Just trying to disrupt concentration a fraction here, maybe. Nozomi. Seven 11. Lots of options there from that backcourt. She goes right round playing the forehand mostly. That's a... Oh my goodness, that was close. I think it will be challenged. It was called in, but I think Wang has challenged it. Gee whiz, I wouldn't like to say here at the moment. I'm not in a great position to... Let's have a look at it. We see it on our camera. Yeah, that looks in. That looks in to me. I think more in hope than anything else. Wang has challenged it. But I think she might be losing this one. It's in. Yes, of course it is. There you go. It was a beauty. Fabulous shot at an important time.
China, one challenge remaining.
12-7.
Service over. 12-7. Play.
Great work from Okuhara. She's taking the full weight of expectation on her shoulders, and she really is showing us. That's out of play. It's 13-7. It just shows what pressure does. WANG Shixian,
13.
she got so close to the line because she knew it had to be. I mean, it was actually, she played a shot that was actually more difficult than she needed to make it. It was harder to play it out than to play it in there. Nozomi keeping an eye on things, moving very, very nicely. Happy to play the forehand, that's for sure. Nice work. Fitness again is important, but that's out of play. 8-13. The lift there just a little bit too strong.
8-13.
Her real strength is on the forehand side, but that one just a little bit too big. 8-13. Set 26 shots in that rally. Wang has really got to start moving right now. It's a huge lift from the serve. Oh, and that was round the back of the head again. She wants to play that forehand, but again misses that line. Yeah, she might regret a couple of these shots. Missing the lines 2 in a row. 9-13. The Japanese certainly know that their player's not home right yet, despite the scoreboards. Wang has got great heart. Again, a class rally developing here. Good improvisation. Loads of places on the court that they're exploring. It's very, very impressive. It's an important point, this. It's a huge point. It's out of play. Oh, my goodness me. What a really dramatically bad shot that was from Wang. Can't believe it. Look at this. After staying right in it, she's got that peculiar lift of
14,
the
9.
racket head. I mentioned it earlier. She's holding it right behind her shoulders. Very, very interesting shot she plays. 32 shots in that one, and it was a disastrous shot to finish there from WANG Shixian.
Yep.
And every time we play these long rallies, Okuhara gets stronger and stronger. She just keeps moving, anticipating beautifully. It's a really, really strong performance here by the Japanese girl. 14-9. She's just got to keep making the right decisions with all the options that are developing for her. You see what I mean about cocking that wrist and elbow? That's out of play, and that was not a good decision, was it? 10-14. Pressure does strange things. 10-14. WANG Shixian would have been really disappointed with the performance at the end of that 32-shot rally. Nice clean shuttle here to play the big lift to the baseline. She will do it again as she looks round to the racket head. It's a long time in the air, and that's out of play. Oh no, it's not. It's called in. It's not going to be challenged either. So an error of judgment there on that occasion by Nozomi. It's a big clear, but it's on the line. Nice work from Wang. She's stalking again, nibbling at the heels of her Japanese opponent. 11-14, and she's now talking to herself. Toe-to-toe here at the net. Now it opens up a little bit. Bye-bye. That's into the body, and you have to say that was a poor shot from Wang. She had many options, and that was not the best one, down the middle, because 15, the number of times we've 11. Seen Nozomi charging the net, it shouldn't have been a surprise that she was going to be there. My goodness me. Another error of judgment in the play at a very crucial time. 15-11. Oh, that is fabulous. We've seen it several times in this match already. Again, she anticipates
16.
Aggressive movement forward,
11.
then finding a really lovely, lovely backhand touch at the net. Great work for 16-11. Japan are making great strides forward here. Oh, it's short. Okay, not so extravagant this time from Wang. Kept it well in play.
16.
This one earlier with that cross-court drop. This time she was successful. Now, this is crucial. Straightens out one of the 16 feathers there. Gets the concentration going. She'll again look back at the racket handle. Lifts it high. The drop is made. They're both at the net, toe to toe. Now the lift again. They're exploring a lot of the court at the moment. Good drops both sides. And it's gone back onto the Japanese side. It's 13-16. It was so
30.
close to being perfect, but it
16.
didn't tumble. Oy, stuck up there. Could have gone out, hung out to dry for the day. 13-16. Wang Shixian is not out of this. The Japanese girl, if she ultimately loses it, I can tell you, there'll be some very crucial, very, very small moments in time that she'll reflect on. Very small margins, the difference, as we have a quick look and a quick review of what's gone on before. Tumbles. And that one didn't, the shuttle didn't tumble over the top of the tape at that time. 13-16. They're so well matched, and that is short at 17-13. Huge disappointment. She was in position early, was Wang Shixian. In fact, she may have had too many options there. There you go. She was in perfect position. Just tried to play that little drop at the net. No good. She wished she'd now played it deeper. 17-13. It's out of play. It's 18-13. And suddenly, that amount
18.
of space, that gap between
13.
the scores is very significant. Still the Chinese supporters, Chayo, trying to encourage Mr. Beam as well. I think that's B-E-E-M. We've had these cartoon characters here throughout the series. Okuhara again moving just beautifully, dancing around the court, skating around the court. She's just got delightful movement. Great variety of shots, good defense as well on the backhand side. Look at this. This is a great rally. Oh, picked up beautifully down the cross courts as well from the center. Oh, that's out of, well, it's not out of play, but it was a desperate attempt to bowl that shuttle back across the net. No good,
14.
but a great win
18.
for Wang Shixian. That was an excellent rally. Wow. In the foreground there, He Bingxiao, just 18 years old. And she is playing with her face in the background there. There's Sato. Not a great deal of expression going on there, is there? But he must be secretly very pleased with what's happening. 18-14.
14-18.
Right, here we go. It's really do or die time. Wang Shixian has got to pick up a few points here. There's no second chances at this stage. Third game. 14-18. Wang again will serve this big service. It goes very high inside this Gachibowli Stadium. I tell you, that's such a hard shot to play behind the head like that. What a great reach. She's so athletic, is Nozomi. It's out of play. It's 19-14. And once again, it's that athleticism of the Japanese girl, Okuhara, that really is the telling factor. Just prior to that, she played a spectacular round-the-head shot. Forehand, it came into the backhand court, but she loves to play those forehands. It does expose the forehand side of the court a little bit, but she plays them so well, she's got chance to then recover, come back into the tee. 19-14, 2 points for the first match. Most of those backhands she plays, you see, she avoids the backhand, comes then forward again. It's over. It's over. It's 20-14. And Japan are on the verge of a spectacular start to this Badminton Asia Team Championships. It was a fairly decent pickup there from Wang Shixian, but again, followed up to the net, the attacking shot. Here it is. It's game and match point to Nozomi Okuhara. Lovely little drop touch as well. Lots of things happening inside the brains here, keeping this shuttle alive. Wang doing her best and does a brilliant job on the forehand. Wow, that showed resilience, didn't it? Absolutely superb. She's not done yet.
20.
Look at that, what a great touch.
Yep. Leon.
But again, it was the speed and the anticipation there coming to the net that did so well. She loves to drop that net into that forehand corner. That shuttle into the forehand corner at the net. One of her favourite shots, but it's still 5 match points to Nozomi. 15-20. Nice reach. It's now danger time, and that's it, and led. Big tears of real excitement, no question. 21-15. Japan have taken the opening game in this Badminton Asia Team Championship final, and look at the celebration there. We've got Matsutomo and Takahashi coming up in a while with Lo Ying and Tian Qing facing them, but what a great start for Japan. Smiles aplenty. It was efficient, it was exciting, it was a real quality match from these ladies to start with. Celebration for Japan. They open the score by 2 games to 1 in the first singles.
This.
Let's have a look at the match highlights. It was a really exciting matchup. Okay, it's taken a long time out of our day, but I tell you what, it was worth waiting for. Absolutely superb matchup. Wang Shixian was probably the favourite for this, but having seen Nozomi perform throughout the week, we know that she is something very special. Great discipline, fabulous ability to retrieve, and not afraid to attack. Played so many great shots and good rallies, long rallies, some of them. I just like the way she moves. It's a good gliding around, and that's a poor shot from deep. Not quite a... yeah, that's one of the moments of great joy for the camera crew, that's for sure. My goodness, that was a big ambitious shot, and that was in on the line. Tip tap, and lots of variation of attack. Really great drops and then follow up into the body. It's good stuff, isn't it? Well, you can say well done, because she lost the first game, but certainly after that it was a dominant performance by the Japanese girl. Well done, Nozomi Okuhara.